Their adventures throughout the Capital Wasteland continue, with them traveling deep underground into the flooded metro, where there were 5 million Mirelurk kings, all fierce and all ready for battle. Thankfully, they were able to dispatch them all, and then bore witness to an incredible dancing Brahmin. Now, it was time to travel into the foreboding Dunwich building. This is Fallout 3!
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. As you can see, Jericho has arrived. I waited a little bit and did some inventory management, and throughout all that, he showed back up. However, he's still a little worse for wear. I'm sure things will be looking up before too long for old Jericho. Let's head on over here. Dunwich building? Oh, Jericho, don't get too scared. We're in the Dunwich land. Okay. I forget how heavy they are with it being spooky in here, right? I think Fallout 4's Dunwich location is significantly spookier. I think. Right, because this was, I want to say, originally the Dunwich building was, oh my gosh, look at all these logs. I think it was just like a side passion project for one of the people who was building out locations when they had some extra time. I think. And then they sort of rolled with it in future games, as I had mentioned before. I can't remember. We'll find out. I guess we'll read all 5 of these entries. Jamie's personal journal, entry 1. Okay. Oh,
Why the hell
it's
did you
audio.
come all the way out here? Dad's been a little nuts for some time now, but not like this. Leaving me in that crappy old hospital without waking me. Without a goddamn flashlight. I made enough selling the meds we scrounged to have kept us both fed at the colony for weeks. Now I'm almost out of rations, my shoes are pretty much destroyed, and I'm still chasing the old coot. By my last reckoning, he was headed south.
Okay, let's load up number 2.
Maybe I shouldn't have waited so damn long to start tracking him. Trail's gone cold. Gonna wander with these guys a while. They say they wander the area. Maybe somebody's seen Dad.
How come all the voice actors who are present in these little like audio logs, like they don't sound like any other active NPCs in the entire game? Right? And I get it if they're like from hundreds of years ago in those instances, I get that. But otherwise, there's ones that are fairly recent holotape logs and all that. And I don't clock any of the voice actors whatsoever. You know? Oh, careful, Jericho. There's a spooky skeleton here.
These guys aren't who I thought they were. Jesus, they killed that family for a sack of rotten vegetables. Getting out of here next chance I can without catching a bullet.
Oh, maybe that's the voice of a ghoul. Maybe that's one of the ghoul voice actors. I felt like I was hearing some of the ghoul VA there. Okay, fire hose nozzle, some mines, more mines. Okay. Careful there, Jericho. Jeez. Let's go on back over here before we go up to the top floor. I did look down this way, no? Yeah. Okay.
Hit a caravan today. Trev didn't see the kid and got popped. I took care of Tawny right then and put one in Thor before he saw her fall. That earned me some grub from the traders. Even better, they saw Dad. He was in pretty rough shape and still has the guy.
Oh, hell yeah!
The trader said he gave him the creeps.
Hell yeah!
But it's good to know he's still alive. Still headed south.
Popping some Med-X and Psycho for this. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh! Whew! There we go. Just in time. Okay. Number 5.
Trying to trap food here. I recognize his snares. I can make out a building on the horizon. That must be where he headed. If not, at least I get a roof tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Are the logs meant to be like a direct, almost like a direct retelling of some H.P. Lovecraft story? Right? I think that's meant to be the case. Take a dart. Entry 6.
Don't like the look of this place. Don't like the smell. Gives me the creeps. Don't want to risk a shot at the crows till I know what's in there. Sneaking in tonight.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's what it is. I can't remember for certain. Okay. And, you know, there's like a gajillion lore videos or whatever on the Dunwich building and all of the Dunwich, like, Lovecraft tie-ins, you know? All of the little fun references. And, each one more inconsequential than the last. Right? Each one bearing out to show you that, truly, they have no bearing on the greater lore, right? Okay, so we've looked at everything down here. Yeah, I think we're good. Head on up here. Yeah, I think I just want to be a Dunwich hater. I think that's just my duty. That's just my goal, is to just be the ultimate hater when it comes to this. Let's see. Do I have anything else here? I got some repair book. Take these stems, I suppose. No food. Maybe we should have been picking some up. We could have just drank water here. What a fool I am. Okay. Pre-war money. Bottle cap. Med-X. Sure. Well, we've activated some type of ghoul. Let's look down here first. Down this hallway. Mind you, I think we're here during broad daylight, right? This is deliberately meant to be spooky and dark. Yeah, how can I check my clock? Yeah, 9:46. It should be like super bright morning time. Bottle cap there. Nothing in that. Empty. Another desk. 80 caps. Check these remains. Bobby pin and a baseball. More caps. I'm taking those. 2 more. 32. Good. Pre-war money. Got that. Got a pathway down. Another ghoul here. Oh shit, it's one of these. Jeez Louise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. Good stuff, Jericho. Got some more Rad-X. There are going to be a lot of these feral ghoul reavers in here, huh? Okay, more caps, some cola. Sure, anything else around here? You know, I saw that, I almost thought it was a tricycle. I'm gonna be real. I almost thought this was a tricycle turned over on its side or whatever. Oh. This computer is rigged to blow. Diffuse it. Okay. Is this a lower level than we had been in before? Oh. We can't access that route. Okay, let's head back out. And then to the left a bit? Yeah, okay. Nothing in this room, though. Dead end. Okay. Sure. This isn't like a labyrinthine maze, is it? This ain't meant to be like a maze, right? God, I hope not. Oh, this must be if you fall down. Okay. Yeah, I forget. Do you start tripping out in here or anything? I don't remember. You definitely start tripping out at the one in Fallout 4. And the one in 76 is kind of wild. Purportedly. I have to admit, never gone to the one in Fallout 76. I think it's the single solitary location, the like Lucky Hole Mine or whatever it is, that's revealed to be like tied to Dunwich. I've literally never gone inside of it. I have like, I think I got close to, if not over 1,000 hours in Fallout 76 on one character. And I ain't ever gone inside it because I'm a hater. I'm a Dunwich hater. I found out that that's that's what it was. I just never went in. Okay. Let's see. Entry 7.
Stories about zombies in the ruins. Never saw anything like that where I come from. Lord help me. They're real. Not quite what Thor said, but close. These things look... I think they really used to be people.
Okay, so there's Forsaken Ruins underneath, which we're definitely going to need to go over to. That's probably going to be where the spooky horror times are at. I think I took out that ghoul. Diffuse that. Good. Desk has clipboard, smokes. Filing cabinet here. 308. Great. Another desk. Some goodies there. Okay. Pop this door open. Okay. Over here. All cleared out. Honestly, I remember there being more booby traps in here. I guess my memory of this building is pretty foggy. I mean, you could say that about a lot of times when we're replaying these older games. Right? Just look at the first part of this entire playthrough. Right? Huh. I feel like, you know, spottier than usual. Probably owed to the fact that I am a Dunwich hater. Okay, so I think we fully explored that. Wasn't there another route we could have taken here? Right, on this, like, ground floor? Let's see. Oh, this room, yeah, we cleared that out, I think. Okay, and that goes back outside. Good. Alright, let's go into the Forsaken Ruin. Let me check the local map just to double check. Virulent Underchambers? What? Oh, that's a loop around town up there. Okay. Sure. Ugh, my eyeballs. Gonna pop another stim pack just for good measure. Let's see. Over here to the Forsaken Ruins. Good. Okay. I think maybe my hang-up with Dunwich is maybe like, I don't know. Maybe I personally feel like the whole eldritch horror thing is maybe a little overplayed, right? Which, to be fair, I think in 2025, when this is being recorded, we're kind of coming off of that, you know? But there was a hot minute in, like, the 20-teens there, where eldritch horror was just, like, really, really popular. And maybe to its detriment, at least in my read of the situation. Like, everybody was into it. Like, everything was like, Cthulhu, this, Yog-Sothoth, this. There was just, like, too much of it. You know, for something that's meant to be like this esoteric, you know, it's horror waiting in the periphery of your vision and all that. It's like bound in its mystery, right? I don't know. It being so overplayed kind of worked against it, right? So many people leaning into it. There are like countless little like board games and video games, indie and otherwise, that leaned into the Eldritch Horror situation, right? I mean, for Christ's sakes, you got like Terraria, which loves some Terraria, but, you know, a lot of the bosses in there very much inspired by like Cthulhu, you know? A lot of shit like that. And I don't know, I felt it felt kind of oddly disconnected to a lot of the rest of the game, where it was just like, I don't know. It feels weird that this is what we're fighting here. It feels like it was just put in there just for the sake of it, right? I don't know. Like it felt incoherent. It didn't feel cohesive to the rest of it. It felt more like, well, the creator of this just really likes it. You know, it's not cohesive with the thematics of the rest of the game, you know? Which, you know, it's also a lot to put on an indie game, right? But more so, it's that so many people were doing it, you know? The shit was just everywhere. Oh yeah, here we go. You do start tripping in here. There's a scary guy with a sweater vest. And it's me! It's me!
Oh!
Golly, is that a super one up there? Uh-oh, here they come.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh!
There more up here? I hear them.
Oh! I get this! That didn't even hurt.
Okay, swap to this. Stun locked. Phew! Fucking feral ghoul reaver, huh? We really need to get our Gatling laser repaired up, huh? We've gotten to the point where we have to do the condition is low animation on occasion. Oh god, there's more of them? Where are they at? They in that little room up there? Yeah, they are. Did I kill it? I don't think so. Is it gonna come around here? Yep, there it is.
Oh!
Good. And you know what? Also thinking more about, like, my disdain for it. Maybe a lot of that is also derived from, like, the fact that Fallout doesn't need Eldritch Horror to be spooky. You know, it doesn't really need it. Right? Why am I okay with aliens and shit? Well, that said, I don't know. I feel like the aliens are better when they're, like, at the periphery, once again, rather than a main central focus, right? Like, they've been regularly recurring throughout Fallout since the first game. Lord knows in our playthrough we found the crashed UFO in Fallout 1. Ran a high luck build. But, I don't know. I feel like all things in moderation. Like I said, maybe it just goes back to my hatred of fun. Alright, entry 8.
God help me. I found Dad today. I didn't think
Can I turn this dude up? Is this like radio?
it was him, but
I don't think so. I think it's just low.
face.
Yeah.
The zombies didn't touch him. I think he was becoming like them. Didn't know it was him until I found that old book for him. No more killing. I just need to go. Can't forget the book. All I have left of him. It's warm against the stone. I'll just rest a while.
Oh no, he's ghouling out too. Okay. Let's see. What have we got here? Erected, praised, another, motives, trained. We'll try praised. Nope. About another. Could be another. And it was. Here we are. Dunwich Borers LLC, auto dictation software, 2074 PageSoft, or PagSoft. Welcome, Herman Granger. Available records in memory. About auto dictation software. Tell me about it. Software version is version 223, configured to user voice H. Granger. Onomatopoeia dictation is off. Phonetic spelling parser is off. Autocorrect on. Okay. Well, let's start from the earliest date. 5/1/2134. Oh, no, wait. No, this is post-war shit. Okay. So 10/18/2077. So this is leading up to the end of the world. There's 2 entries for the day of the apocalypse. All right. October 18. Coughing. Memo to sales staff. In recognition of an exemplary quarter, Mr. Statham has authorized me to release sales staff early for the holidays. Unintelligible. It was no easy task to release a new acoustic borer to a market used to conventional bit bore drilling systems. But thanks, your hard work and unintelligible, acoustic bore drills are setting a new standard in the excavation industry. Coughing. Thanks to your many private sales and procurement of government contracts, we'll all be in the black for the foreseeable future. Happy holidays from Mr. Statham and Dunwich Borers. Now, get home to your families. Applause. 10:23. Unintelligible. Unintelligible. Notice to user. PagSoft LLC recommends against sustained recordings in a low-frequency environment. Continued use in this manner avoids all hardware warranties. Auto Dictator, version 223, powering off automatically. What about this other one? Unintelligible. Notice to user. PagSoft LLC recommends against sustained recordings in a low-frequency environment. Continued use in this manner voids all hardware warranties. Auto Dictator version 223, powering off automatically. And then, about, what, 50? Yeah, 50 years later? 60. Okay, 327. Unintelligible. What the hell was that? Doesn't matter. Deep breathing. Where is it? Where? Impact sound. Paper crumple. There. Paper crumple. Safe and sound. Jesus, they bled so much. But I kept it clean. Clean. Unintelligible. Shit more. Gotta be clean. Gotta shit more. Gotta move. Gotta keep it safe. 427, same year. Deep breathing. My skin. Barely any left. One of them now, but they know I still have it. Stay back you. Deep breathing. That's close enough. Door. You and you too. Over there. Yes. One of us. Ugqualtoth is returned. Unintelligible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Eldritch Horror. 5/1/2134. Liquid dripping. Ugqualtoth. Unintelligible. Ugqualtoth. I came. Damn, they're fucking. Liquid dripping. I came. Back this time. Deep temple. Unintelligible. Screaming. Twisting. Unintelligible. Impact sound. No light. No flesh. Unintelligible. Deep temple. Born. Deep temple. Died. Ugqualtoth again. Unintelligible. Returned. Unintelligible. Retribution. Notice to user. Internal memory capacity reached. Pagsoft LLC recommends PagMem LLC for all your data storage needs. Please contact your administrator for details. And was this one on the first? Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's all of them. Cool. What a read. Okay. Yeah, if I had to guess, it's probably just the oversaturation of it for me. Like, it really turned up everywhere, and it just soured me on it. Right. And I feel like other things can get away with oversaturation in that regard, at least for me personally, because a lot of them aren't... Well, okay, let me word it this way. Like I had mentioned earlier, a big, like, point of Eldritch Horror is it being so strange and esoteric and, like, fringe, if you could say that, you know? Like, all of it existing on, like, the borders of human perception, you know? A lot of it kind of requires that. So when it reaches a point of oversaturation, it really hits poorly, I think. You know? And even when there's, like, really good bits of Eldritch Horror, right? Like, if I'm feeling oversaturated on it, I just don't want to engage in it, you know? I don't know. Like, for instance, it took me forever, despite owning, I think it was on PS3, despite owning Bloodborne, it took me a long time to actually, like, decide to go and get a copy of it and finally play it. Mostly because... Oh no! Spooky coffee! Because of me knowing that it's got a decent chunk of Eldritch Horror going on in there. You know? And same goes for, like, for instance... Oh, what's it called? That's really popular. Or at least the first entry of it. It's like esteemed and renowned and very beloved voice actor just recently died. Darkest Dungeon has a lot of Eldritch Horror going on as well. And I never played it, right? Despite the fact that I probably would really enjoy it. Like, a lot of points of it seem really cool to me. But just the theme of it, and it just kind of came out at around the wrong time when I was still feeling that oversaturation of the genre, that I just never got into. I was like, okay, that does sound really cool. It looks really cool, but I'm not like chomping at the bit for it, right? Okay. Let's see. What have we got? Crash, class, rote, state, and meats. About Crash. So it could be class, no? It could be. It was. Dunwich Borers, LLC. Data entry. Here I am, trapped in a room by myself, typing on a terminal here to keep myself busy. Hell, trying to keep myself sane. I don't know what it is about this place, but I want to get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. I can't even bring myself to open that damn door again. I hear those things wandering around outside, sniffing, screaming, doing whatever they do. When I first got here, I thought the place was abandoned and went around looking for anything to scavenge. 5 minutes later, I'm in this room, scared, half out of my mind. Things started chasing me. I fired a few shots, missed, and ran through the darkness. Ah, shit. I told old Billy to meet me here and bring some extra ammo and grenades. That was 3 days ago. Poor guy probably didn't make it too far. Those things better have given him a quick death. Listen to me babbling like a damn fool. Billy's all right. I'll just stick here until those things go away and meet up with him. Ha! What a story I have for him. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm more into spooky eldritch horror stuff or eldritch horror adjacent stuff if it were present in fantasy. You know? Like, there's certainly some stuff in, like, for instance, Elder Scrolls, Daedric Prince shit, that reads as being, like I said, kind of adjacent to eldritch horror. Right? I feel like I'm more forgiving of it there. You know? More willing to be into it. But then again, I don't know. Maybe that's also just me and my general penchant for Elder Scrolls in, like, as a whole. You know? Let's see what we got here. First aid. Dirty water stim pack. Sorry, just trying to self-analyze my own my own disdain for it. Okay, got some turpentine, Abraxo. Regular tin cans. Guess we'll take the regular ones. We can make some more nuke-nades. Right. Okay. Some fire here. I'm guessing we did this. We came up through here.
I just need to catch my breath.
Sure, so let's backtrack. Keep poking around here. Do a quick save. Good. Okay. Then, up this way. Did I? Ah, shit. Yeah, we were in this room. Okay. Now that one, I don't think we've been in, huh? Okay. There. Got more of them. God, we got a lot of them, actually. Okay. Trying to get some damage in while we can. The heck? Where are they? Oh, right over there. There we are. Man, look at them all running around. Look at this. Shooting fish in a barrel. Great. Okay. Yeah, maybe thinking about it more, maybe that's also why it felt kind of rough, like in the 20-teens. The 20... I guess, yeah, you would call it the 20-teens. That era of, like, the resurgence of eldritch horror. I feel like maybe it was because a lot of people, it felt like, in reading their takes on it, or experiencing their takes on it, it felt very sophomoric, because a lot of people had just kind of heard of it. Which myself included, right? At least as a more officious genre, you know, and learned stuff about, like, H.P. Lovecraft and, and all that stuff. So a lot of the reads were very, like, oh, we're very bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to this. So there were a lot more either middling or just straight-up misses when it comes to, like, good works within that, which definitely contributed to the feeling of, I think, like, oversaturation, you know? Let's see, over here. Can I make this cool jump? Can I make a sick jump right here? Oh, I can't! I fucking can't, Jericho! I fucking can't! Alright. Let's look around down here. This collapsed part. I don't think there is anything here. 6 caps, good. Like, I hope against hope that whenever Fallout 5 hits, that they don't do a DLC dedicated to, like, eldritch horror. You know, I hope they don't do, like, an entire Dunwich expansion or DLC Right. I hope they just keep it maintained to the periphery. You know? If that. Alrighty, over here. I still want to try and make this jump. Oh, wait, did I just come up it? Oh yeah, look. There's actually an entire... Oh, okay. Look at Jericho showing me how to do it. Okay. You know what, Jericho? I appreciate that. There's some free drugs here, too. Good. Okay. Which, you know, speaking of finding out about H.P. Lovecraft and stuff, about the guy himself, I don't know. I feel like I don't mind so much his, like, terrible background, right? Where in a lot of his point of origin for stuff is that he was, like, a terrible fucking racist for a lot of his life, which, purportedly, you know, a lot of his, like, pretty fucked up views and all of that, a lot of his, like, pretty fucking heavy racism, he kind of, like, grew out of it and got better, as it were, toward the end of his life, right? I've seen some people say that, like, it's almost like a Lovecraft story in and of itself, where, toward the end of his days, he kind of, like, I don't know, found some amount of redemption from being caught in the madness of his own, like, bigotry, you know? But yeah, make no mistake, sort of in his prime. Well, I don't know about in his prime. Maybe in his prime, a lot of his works were toward the end. But certainly a lot of his works do echo his, like, incredibly racist sentiments, right? Right, a lot of that going on, right? But, I don't know, I don't mind so much because, you know, he's like, old and dead. and you know, he tried to turn over a new leaf at the end, which, you know what, that's all I can ask for, I guess. Right? It's not like a situation where he's still alive and, like, you know, any money he would get from any, like, Lovecraftian works or whatever he donates to, like, racist institutions or anything like that. Look, it's not a J.K. Rowling situation is what I'm saying, you know? It's not one of those, right? Where it's, like, an active danger, right? The danger has passed as far as we know, right? Okay, let's head on down here. The virulent chamber. Oh, here, let's pick this up before I send it flying.
Sharp knife. Sharp knife to send him to Deep Temple. Flay and say my words. Abdul comes again on the feast of the weaker. Feast for the Deep Temple. Born again. Here. Al-Hazared. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's difficult to selling me on Eldritch Horror is a little difficult, I feel, right? It's a little difficult. I think sometimes when you get it just right, man, it hits really good, right? But I think in order to pull it off, it does kind of necessitate it being very much at the periphery. You know, the more you're exposed to it, the more quickly it loses its luster. Right? Like I enjoy sort of a silly twist, as it were, where it's like, oh, you're watching this, it's like, what's going on with these people? They're losing their minds here. These two guys are in this lighthouse. Something's going on, right? And then there's a bit of a Eldritch Horror bent or whatever, you know. And I do really, that hits really fucking good when it goes that way. But, you know, like I had mentioned, it's really falls prey to oversaturation more so than other, like, genre or subgenre stuff. You can call it that. Some asshole down here walking around. Okay. Is that Jericho just then? Jeez. Falling sound like you're falling around a million times at once. Dear God, they're not Reavers, are they?
That didn't even hurt.
Here we are. Look at that, managed to kill him without even igniting Jericho. Getting good about predicting the blast radius on these. Okay, ah shit, we jumped down a level and now we can't get back up. Was there anything worthwhile up there? Had to jump down to check, make sure Jericho wasn't in deep shit. Let's see, there's a fire hose container right here.
Come on, let's get moving.
Anything? No, I think we're fine to jump down. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Should I pop some Rad-X? Will that even have any effect? It's been so long since I've actually used some. No, not really. Okay. Sure. Down further here. Maintenance areas. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's it. When it comes to Eldritch Horror, there needs to be like a standalone like interaction between characters or world building or anything like that that pulls me in and grips me, and then you need to do the sort of pivot into Eldritch Horror or the turn into it. If it's just from the get-go, like bald face, like this is Eldritch Horror, then I'm probably not so into it, right? I think for real, the strength of it is in knowing, like, when to pull back and when to, like, hold your cards close to your chest. And then sort of, like, in the last half or even last, like, third or quarter of whatever medium you're wielding, that's where you have your big reveal that, like, oh, this is Eldritch Horror. This is what's really going on here. Or is it? You know, keep it open to interpretation because it's also nebulous and vacuous. What can you really make sense of? Perhaps thinking of it drives you to madness! Eldritch Horror.
Oh!
What's that? Some igniting fume now. Let's check up here real quick. Good, let's pop a quick save as well. Over this way, regular door. Oh, a spooky room filled with a melee weapons bobblehead. What does it mean? You found a Vault-Tec limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "It's important to do business up close and personal. Your melee weapon skill has been permanently increased by 10. And free Nuka-Cola. Oh, I just went back into the Dunwich building here. Okay. This is the drop-down loop around town. I see. But we still want to explore that other route. Which, in seeing the loop around town here, it's telling me that there may not be anything too special over there, right? Look, we already found the special item. You know what I'm saying, huh? The attribute system. Good lord. Let's head on down here. Through this. Are we gonna trip balls anymore again? Uh-oh, I bet we are. How deep does it go? Into the forbidden recesses of the mind of man. Jamie is there, a naked guy, bald as hell, with his ancient brethren, to see them claws at the inner workings of your skull. To even contend with such information will drive humans mad. Information that was never meant to be known. Eldritch Horror. we go. Good. Okay. Sure. And you know what? In thinking of it too, since we have been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, without spoiling anything, right? It's kind of known from the get-go. But mind flayers play a pretty large part in BG3. And I just gotta say, I'm pretty thankful, honestly, that they didn't lean into, or fall into the trap even, of anything involving Eldritch Horror really with them, right? It feels a lot more grounded, or even like sci-fi, which I appreciate so much, because I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, you totally could do it, right? There's totally a world in which you go that route. I mean, just look at the creature design. Okay. Oh, the marker. Okay. Isaac, make us whole. Okay. Which, you know, as well, to also talk about Dead Space. I feel like that ain't Eldritch Horror, right? That's like sci-fi horror in the same vein as... I'm not sure what the term is, right? In the same vein as something like Event Horizon, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, what would you call that? I'm not sure. But I do really like it. It's like the perfect blend. Okay. There. Good. Oh my gosh. It's that same spooky shit that we had heard before. Back at whatever place it was. At the tricycle company, right? That's where we heard it. Wow. Look what they did to the Washington Monument. And what is this? Who is this? Is that like a mannequin? What is that meant to be? It definitely seems like they reused for real the Washington Monument here. Which, I don't know, I guess that's fucking sick as hell. Right? And they put some heads in there too. 5 of them. Does it mean something? I don't know. And there's some pedestals, I guess. Oh, it's radioactive. Oh. Neat. Will anything weird happen as we walk out of here? Oh, we should probably leave an offering for it, huh? Should I just leave a weird offering? I don't think I got any blood left. I think I drank it all. What should I leave? What do I have? I guess I could leave an ear. Yeah, I'll leave 1 ear. I still haven't found the ear taker. The ear-loving lord. God, it's so tiny. It really is the size of an ear. There you go. Enjoy. Okay. It's for you, Yog Qualtoth, or whatever their name was. The forbidden one. The unspeakable one. Let's head out over here. Okay. Then up this way. Great. Okay. Then over here. And this will take us to the loop around. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think that's also part of why I dislike when it comes to Eldritch Horror. Like I'd mentioned, when it's just bald-faced, this is Eldritch Horror. And it's not really saying anything, too, right? I feel like there's a lot of potential within it to say something, Right, there was that, what was it called? It was like a FMV indie game called, like, I forget what it was called. The something of Dr. Decker. The fucked up eldritch horror mind of Dr. Decker. Something along those lines. And it had, like, a skew of eldritch horror in there as well, right? And it's marketed as such. But because it puts more at its forefront, like, dealing with human issues and all of that, I kind of like it, right? I kind of enjoy when it's like, yeah, people were driven mad, but not really, like, sure, it's cool, we're putting in a fun eldritch horror bit here, but really, were people driven mad because of perhaps their hate, you know? They were driven mad because of their own willingness to self-isolate against one another. You know, isolation is doing you in some way, you know? Sort of isolation combined with a loathing of others, you know? Okay, let's get on out of here. There we are. Great. Oh, I completely forgot that there was actually that bobblehead inside. That was a fun surprise. Thankfully, we didn't need a melee one. Oh, my eyes. Okay. So, the Brotherhood of Steel are waiting just around the bend over there. But we could also, while we have it unveiled on the map, we could check out whatever this pip is real quick. And I think we should do that, because the chances of us coming back into this little corner of the world map, I feel, are extremely slim. So at minimum, let's see what it is. And then perhaps next time, we'll go over there to the Brotherhood. Okay. Open over this way, we got a few ne'er-do-wells, it seems. Scorpion. Whoa! How low was that one? Died already. Okay. Guess I'll take the poison glands. Wait, this is it? How am I so close to this location? Oh, is it this little trailer park? Okay, you've got a grenade. Some tin cans out here. I'll yoink them up. Squirrel on a stick, I guess I'll take it. Sure. Okay. F. Scott Key Trail and Campground. I have no idea who that is. Oh, schematics for a Deathclaw gauntlet. Is a Deathclaw about to attack after I loot that? No. Okay. Metal box, hockey mask. I guess we'll sleep here for an hour, get fixed up real quick. Alright. Dead baby. Anything else? A little tiny first aid box. Dirty water, stim pack. Scenic overlook. It's not much of an overlook, but I guess it's okay. Just don't look over there and see the giant, like, mining company boring drill bits. Boring company. Now there's a fellow who's an eldritch horror. Ha 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 ha! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Now we're this way. Oh, look, there's meat on 2 heads. Look at that. Brahmin. Fallout. We love it. Okay.
Smokes again.
Cool. Cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's another bit of the campground. Oh, no, wait. No, I had seen this, right? Yeah, we'd been over here. I took the little doohickeys. There's a huge flagpole here, though. Is there anything else here? There's, like, nothing of interest about this little campground, aside from the schematic, I suppose. I suppose you don't need anything else, then, huh? Look at this, another scorpion. Let's deal with that real quick. How was it that I even killed that one scorpion so damn fast? How did I even manage to pull that off? Look at that thing. It's going miles away. There we go. Get roasted and toasted. Sure. Okay, well, hey, there you have it. Dunwich building. Jeez, I forgot that it was so enormous. I didn't think it would take up pretty much the entirety of the video. But hey, that works out, right? It works out to have the video just kind of devoted almost entirely to it. Plus a fun little campground, right? I suppose when next we return, we're going to rendezvous with the Brotherhood for more broken steel shenanigans, right? We gotta see them wield the power of, oh shit, of Liberty Prime once more. God, look at this. There's a gutsy over here trying to shit on my parade. Okay. There we are. Whew. Jeez, I accidentally took a rad axe. Alright. Good lord. Let me do a quick rest here again. Heal up real fast. Alright. So as I was saying, when next we return, we're going to rendezvous with the Brotherhood over here. We're going to get another step in our path along the Broken Steel DLC. Right? We'll see where it takes us. Right, I forget how many more locations you go to. It's decently short, right? And I think a lot of that is owed to the fact that there's a lot of overworld, well, not a lot, but a decent chunk of overworld changes, as we had seen with like the presence of Aqua Pura in some unsuspecting locations, you know? All right, well, until next time, please take care of each other.